All right, we're back. Now we're going to look at this thing, that all that talk about maceration and like plunging, and it sounds a lot like death, and this actually looks like a torture device here. Explain a little bit, Mark, what this thing is.
So this is actually our small batch press. It's our small batch screw press. And basically the fruit will go in, white or red, depending on what time and what stage you're at. And the plate basically just screws into here. You'll see this is like a sieve. The juice just comes out, and we'll collect it in the tray at the bottom, just pump it away into either oak barrel or tank, depending on what it is.
Now you said screw press, so does that mean that this cylinder here is going to turn, it's going to crush the grapes, the juice is going to come out the front here?
Yep.
I mean, everyone when they think of wine, or they think of like, I don't know, that Lucille Ball when she was like crushing them with her feet and stuff like that. Is that what this thing is taking the place of, or what process was that?
That was the crusher. That was really the crusher, just to macerate. You want to break the skin of the berries just a bit to try and get some of the pulp out.
Yeah. Do you ever do that? Do you ever just hop on them with your feet anyway, just for old time's sake? Or?
Sometimes.
Really?
No one's looking. No. It's sometimes people do it. I mean, if we've got like a really small batch and it's overkill for our crusher to stemmer, oh yeah. I mean, the beauty is that every year we'll try and run some little trial or some little experiment or try something just for the heck of it.
Because I know there's a winery around here, which I won't mention. I saw a picture. I guess it's some kind of a tourist thing. They let the tourists like do it.
Yep.
Just for the fun of it, I guess.
Just for fun, yep.
All right, cool. Let's move on.
Yeah.
All right, so I would have been remiss. You kept on saying the crusher, and I kept on not showing it.
Yep.
So now I want to actually show it. It's this big. So I was in Bordeaux, and I saw them using something similar to this. So basically, the fruit is going to go in the top here.
Yep.
It's going to get crushed, obviously, and then it's going to come out where? Here?
So what happens is it'll go in, and this portion here is our destemmer part. So this gets rid of like the stems and stuff, spits them out the end.
Okay.
So you're just left with the fruit, just the berries.
Right.
And then the crusher part is actually here with the the sort of little fingers that roll around, and sort of that's what sort of breaks up the berries. And then it drops through right to the bottom where we'll have our auger pump, our must pump.
Okay. So by the time it goes from here all the way to the bottom, it becomes what, juice, I guess, out of the bottom?
It'll become like the juice and what we call must. Sort of like the juice plus the sort of gently spliced berry components.
How much time is saved because of this instead of in the old days?
The old days of jumping up and down. Boatloads. Boatloads, yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking, you can shove through a ton in a few minutes.
A ton in a few minutes?
Yeah. When she's running like a charm, yeah.
Wow.
You'll just come in with your forklift, lift it up, rotate it in. Someone will be up the end with a rake and just sort of gently feed it in.
Right. Now, every wine, I guess every winery is going to need something like this.
Yeah.
And the bigger ones are going to have what, 5, 10 of them, something?
Huge ones, yeah.
How many do you guys have?
Just the one.
Just the one?
Just the one, yeah.
Wow.
That's, for our size, it works great. That's all we need.
Well, still a ton I mean, that's still a lot of.
It's a lot, yeah, it is.
A ton every few minutes.
Yep.
All right, great. Let's carry on.